Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Traditional Muslims always quote Surah 16 verse 44 in order to justify the idea that we are supposed to follow secondary sources besides the Quran, which they call the Sunnah of the Prophet. In this verse, we read the following phrase, وَأَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكَ الذِّكْرَ لِتُبَيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ مَا نُزِّلَ إِلَيْهِمْ. And we sent down to you the reminder to reveal to the people what was sent to them. So they claim that this phrase is referring to secondary sources outside of the Quran. They claim that the word the reminder, dhikra, is in reference to the Prophet's sunnah. Now, there are a few problems as to why this type of interpretation is erroneous. The most obvious problem is, of course, the context. Let's read the previous verse. It says, "And we did not send any except men before you whom we inspired." So God here is telling the prophet that messengers were sent before him. Then it says, "So ask the people who receive the reminder if you do not know." Then God is addressing the community that they should inquire with the people of the scripture regarding these messengers. Okay, so the subject at hand is inquiry with the people of the previous scriptures. Then it says, "And we sent down to you, Muhammad, the reminder to reveal to the people what was sent to them." So the context is very obviously talking about the Quran. The reminder that is in reference here is the reminder that is contained within the Quran, which will help enable and to reveal to the people what was sent to them already. So this phrase isn't talking about something subsequent to the Quran, but instead it's talking about how the Quran functions as a reminder for the people of the previous scriptures. This is the context. Now, if we scroll through the same surah, we'll go to Surah 16, verse 64. Here we see it says, And we have not sent down the book to you except that you may clarify for them in which they have disputed. So here God is telling us what the function of the Quran that was sent down to the Prophet, what did it do? It helped clarify for the people what they have disputed. So it's talking about the same theme that was previously mentioned in verse 44. You see that? Now, let's talk about really quick why God is calling the Quran a reminder, the reminder. We'll go to Surah 21. And it said, "We have sent down to you a book in which there is your remembrance. Do you not comprehend? لَقَدْ أَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكُمْ كِتَابًا فِيهِ ذِكْرُكُمْ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ." In it is your reminder. So God is telling us that the Quran, this book, contains the reminder. Then we go to Surah 65. Okay? 65 verses 10 and 11. Pay attention here. It says, "God has sent down to you a remembrance. قَدْ أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ إِلَيْكُمْ ذِكْرًا." You see that? God has sent down to you a remembrance. What does this remembrance do? "A messenger who recites to you the revelations of God, which are clear." Why? "To lead those who believe and work righteousness out of the darkness and into the light." This is the purpose of the reminder that is mentioned, that is talked about in the Quran. This is the function of the reminder. So when God talks about dhikra in the Quran, it's about specifically a quality within the Quran. It's not something secondary to the Quran or subsequent to the Quran. It's the Quran itself. So when we come back to conclude all of this, when God talks about dhikra in Surah 16 verse 44, it is talking specifically about the function of the Quran to set as a reminder in order to reveal information for the people that already received a scripture in the past. So I pray that this is clear for everyone. Wassalamu alaikum.